Good morning, everybody. Good morning. There is, there's two things I want to make sure we have. So we're good on everything else. Cool. Let's get started. So I was recently just That's the only reason why I'm late today, by the way. I was recently watching The Boys. I've just wrapped up season 2, which was the 8th episode, which was fucking amazing. Oh, I'm late. That was a good ass episode. What's up, everybody? Is it good morning? No, shit. It's evening. Good evening, everybody. Let's get this shit on the road. Let's open this one up and open that up, and we should be right. So we're gonna open up n4g.com. If you guys want to follow along, if you have a Twitter, you might see some stuff on your news feed. I've also been editing again, changing shit. So the banner that I have on my that's my excuse me. The banner that I have as my Twitter, I'm gonna actually show you how to do this. And the reason I'm showing you how to do this because there are some things changing on the PSN, so it'd probably be better to try to change your banner from your cell phone. Now, all you really need is a cell phone, PlayStation Messenger app, and what you would do is what I've been doing the whole time. I would send the image. I would send this image over there. Oh shit! I'm spamming the wrong person, but it's all right. It's cool. He should be cool with it. But I'm gonna send this image to this guy, right? And send both of these two images. Some things I was working on at work. That's where I do most of my work. Is at work. So let's see. We got that down pat. Also. Okay. So, yeah, I was watching The Boys. I don't know if anybody knows about The Boys, but blah 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 100 first party. Blah blah blah. Okay. Did the stream stop? No, the stream didn't stop. No, I had to deal with something. So, oh shit, I can use that as a background for this shit. Should I though? Fuck, I should. Cause I've been messing around with some shit, but let me at least show you guys what I'm talking about. So this is the easy way for me to get like custom wallpapers and shit over here. Actually, it's the only way. PS3 was better than a PS4 in the regards of going to a web browser, going to a website, and downloading something from the website. And I don't mean like saving the image to your hard drive. I mean there was a theme website where people just in the PC community and console community would create themes using their computers. And you could go to a website using your PS3 and download that specific theme to your PS3. It could be a standard static theme. It could be a dynamic theme like this one. So in many regards, I still like the PS3. I also like that we have more multiplayer games than PlayStation. To me, they took more risk. They bounced back in a big way at the end of the gen, but they still bounced back with a lot of multiplayer games. This generation, they bounced back when it came to single player. And that's cool. All of that's cool, but now you have the capital, you have the engagement, you have the numbers. You have dedicated fans that will go out day one, buy your games. I do believe if we're going to add up the new trophy system, we will actually see there's more PlayStation gamers playing games. This is just one of the little wallpapers I made. And then we're going to have this as a fucking background, as a banner. So I'm going to show you guys how that shit works. Just hoping that it fucking works the way that I hope it works. Okay. And then, if you don't mind, I'm going to send that fucking image to myself. So we can use it right now. And that shit is, I can't fucking see it. There it is. Send that shit. Change the cover. And so basically all I did was just send the image to somebody from my phone. And then I'm going to change that image right now because I screenshotted the image. Now, basically saving it 2 times. Basically. So the quality might be a little bit fucked up than the original image. That's how it goes when you save something to a different device multiple times. But this is how it looks. I mean, it looks better on Twitter because I made this shit for Twitter. But I mean, I could put that shit like that. It's not fucking. I don't think it's bad. Doesn't look that bad. We're not gonna save it. We're gonna keep the other one there. But I mean, some banners I made, they look better for PSN banners. Some of them don't. And of course, they have special PlayStation Network banners. You can put any screenshot you have on your hard drive as a banner. So this is something they added later. This all coincides with, hopefully, we're getting a UI update over the next week. I don't think they're going to make us wait 2 weeks. I think we'll probably get it next week. If for whatever reason I missed some information. Let me see what we got here. So I wanted to go over the games that are not going to be backwards compatible. From what I'm hearing, there's 11 games. No pun intended. The name of this game is Just Deal With It. Shadow Complex Remastered, Robinson The Journey, We Sing, Hitman Go Definitive Edition, Shadwin, Joe's Diner, TT Owls of Man, Ride on the Edge 2, Afro Samurai 2 Revenge of Kuma Volume 1, and DWVR. Those are the only games that will not be backwards compatible on the PS5. So if you're hardcore fans of those games, they're not going to be backwards compatible. For whatever reason, you don't believe me, I can put it up on display right now so you can see what I see. And these are the games. This is coming from Tidix. The whole list was, or more information was revealed today about backwards compatibility, which is amazing because Microsoft did their little advertisement, which has obviously copyrighted music, so I'm going to mute the Elgato. And we're going to go look at the trailer. So the trailer has a Black Panther actor. I feel that it's in bad taste. Microsoft does this shit all the time with Xbox. They kind of try to pull out your heartstrings. So they had a Black Panther actor. He's advertising Xbox, but he's going on this journey as a gamer. The majority of the things that he is dealing with is Halo related in outer space. You didn't see anything for the medium. You didn't see any like Game Pass type games. So no Gears, no Forza. It's just pretty much flying through dimensions and flying through planets. And he ended up turning into Master Chief. Now I did see a pretty cool Taco Bell commercial last night at work, where I think it was a black guy also, and he got, you know, the sweepstakes Taco Bell box, and he got the Xbox Series X, and then he started to transform into Master Chief. And what I really liked about, after he got the helmet part, he used a little grappling hook, but it looked way better in the advertisement than the video game, obviously. And it kind of made him look kind of like Spider-Man, but with Master Chief armor. So I don't know. I thought that was pretty cool. But I see that they want to be real competitive, and that's not a bad thing. However, because they fired that shot, if you want to call it a shot at all, you know PlayStation's about to do shit. So, with what I just fucking said, when I said PlayStation's about to do shit, we got a story trailer for Sackboy 58 seconds ago. Live. We are pleased to announce that Miles Morales and PS4 and Miles Morales PS5 have gone gold and will be sneaking into your hearts globally on November 12th. The thing with Xbox is, when you go first, PlayStation can counter you easily and shit on you easily. So showing that advertisement around 9 or 10 this morning gave PlayStation the fortitude, and because you announced it yesterday, to say, hey, okay, you're going to do this? Well, we're going to make sure we have some shit to make that advertisement look like it's nothing. So Spider-Man has just gone gold. And Sackboy hasn't gone gold, but it got a story trailer. When you get a story trailer, you know the game's basically gone gold. I will say this is a pretty awesome Friday so far. I mean, The Boys' new episode came out, and I successfully finished it before work and before our live stream. And then Spider-Man Miles Morales has gone gold. The story trailer for what? Fucking Michael Myers. Bro, Halloween is going to be crazy this year. I mean, they're telling everybody to wear a mask, so, you know. It is what it is. Just scrolling down to see what's going down. A lot of people showing off their new upgraded trophies. Looking beautiful, man. We're going to take a look at the Sackboy trailer, full screen. Pathless on the PS5 does feature a 4K 30 frames per second mode. I do believe that they have another mode too for either 60 or 120 frames. I believe. I'm going to look into that. There you go. PS4 only games. While the majority of okay. So Six Humor basically just posted the list of games that are not playable. For this to be the only non-backwards compatibility games on PS4, that's pretty amazing. Most don't even know what these games are, and it's very true. The only game that I probably would know is Afro Samurai and Robinson Journey, because I was interested in picking that game up for VR, but I don't have a VR headset, and I'm not going down a VR road just yet. I go next gen, but I won't go this gen. And I know what Hitman Go is because I think they gave that away for PlayStation Plus, but I don't know if I downloaded it. And those are the only 3 games I know what they are, and it's really not deterring me from getting a PS5 because every other game on the PS4 is backwards compatible, including games that have been discontinued like Drive Club, which I'm going to be excited to play and see if the PS5 itself upgrades it or makes it play a little bit better. That's going to be dope. Just scrolling down the news feed. Here we go. This is my boy Mike Ybarra. Ever since he was freed from the clutches of Xbox, he's been able to speak his mind freely, which is something I always commend. So this is what Mike Ybarra said, and I do believe he said it today. He said, enough on load times, tech this/that, show us the games. The reason why we should buy exclusives. Example, we can't get to we can't get today. Yeah, that stuff. Oh, I think he meant to say experiences we can't get today. Things to do in game with friends we can't do today. Console launches lost touch on how important games are. Not Nintendo, biggest risk taker around. The last part I disagree with. He said console launches lost touch on how important games are. Because Nintendo is too much of a pussy to go head to head with PlayStation in the console space ever again, meaning launching the same exact time as PlayStation, having a traditional home console that plugs into the TV, I don't know why he brought up Nintendo. Going head to head Xbox versus PlayStation is weird that he would leave PlayStation out as far as showing off games, because they just had the new Spider-Man game go gold this morning, and they showed off a story trailer for Sackboy, and who knows what other news we're going to get throughout the day. The shots fired from Xbox has had a tremendous effect on the response time of PlayStation. Announcing that you're going to do the advertisement this morning, also announcing you're going to have details on the Fan Fest for Xbox, a digital Fan Fest, which would basically be like a Inside Xbox or a Xbox July event, which is going to be boring. I would hope that they start showing games if the Fan Fest, for whatever reason, is going to take place this month, or maybe they're going to have a special Fan Fest for the launch of the Xbox Series X. These are things that we don't know yet. We'll learn pretty soon, I'm guessing. They're going to give out details. But yeah, pretty disrespectful to not name PlayStation as one of the biggest risk takers, which got into the gaming industry using CD technology and was successful with it. And then they went to DVD technology before anyone else, and then they went to Blu-ray technology before anybody else. A big slap in the face to PlayStation, claiming that Nintendo takes bigger risk. PlayStation went into the handheld game knowing that Nintendo had it dominated for 2 generations. If that's not a big risk, I don't know what is. The PS Vita had back a touchpad as well as a touchscreen interface. Skype, 2 cameras, one on the back, one in the front. Come the fuck on. Talk about risk. And yeah, it failed, but it was a huge risk to even take that step. Not to mention motion control cameras with the iToy and the PS2, the PS3 camera, the PS4 camera, and now the PS5 camera. 4 generations of cameras on a home console. No one else did that. Let's talk about risk. If someone like that would get into a fucking discussion with me or debate, I would burn their ass up. So yeah, Mike Ybarra, you're fucking wrong on the last part of your fucking statement. Completely wrong. Sorry, he's not here on the Discord, so I can't burn him up and have that motherfucker stumbling over his words like Aaron Greenberg when they asked him why they haven't saw any Xbox Series X specific games running on the hardware. But even when you leave Xbox, you say some ignorant shit. I don't think we have any more news. But we're about to go look at the trailer. Let's hope Microsoft doesn't copyright me this time. I don't think they ever have, but let's mute the audio for the Elgato. It's already muted, and let's go on a full screen. I want to thank the 53 people that are here with us. I'm going to be diving into the PlayStation Legion voice server. So if anybody wants to join the server and have a discussion, you can. If you need an invite, let me know. I'm going to be looking at the chat right now. Wait up. No, right here, right now. Let's go take a look at the trailer. Now, I took the liberty of doing my research before going live, so it wasn't just watching the boys or taking a shower or fixing breakfast. It was a lot of other shit. for the last 2 hours. Also waiting and just seeing what other news would come out before I go live. I mean, I really am up around 9 or 10, and I could get started early, but I hate getting started and then we got all this news just fucking flowing out, and I'm the only person here. I can't really break it the way I want to, so I kind of wait. So the research I did was I looked at the 2 PlayStation ads, right? So if you were to say, is Microsoft directly copying off the first ad, which were detailing next generation specific features for the PS5 with the haptic feedback and the 3D audio? No. No, they don't, because they have not named that they have all of that type of shit. That's just them. Oh, I forgot that doesn't look right. Okay, that's weird. I'm gonna have to fix that picture in post. What's next? Here we go. Library history. Okay, so so this is the one that they were directly copying off of, right? Now, obviously, this trailer will never get to 1 million like this one, and it has surpassed this one, but I forgot that this one isn't actually a PlayStation trailer. So we will have to go see the PlayStation version of this trailer, and it probably have way more views than this shit too. So this one is sitting at 1 million views. Normal advertisement. It's called The Edge. Play has no limits. And then you have Xbox Series X/S. Launch trailer. Us Dreamers. Right? Power your dreams. Yeah, what I don't like is I'm a big fan of dreams. And sadly, they're using the power of dreams shit. Now, look, I'm not sitting up here and saying that they listened to this podcast or they listened to me over the last 2 years and they've heard me talking about the power of dreams. I'm not saying that, but it's fucking weird. Because I've been saying the power of fucking dreams for 2 years now. Welcome. EDM Gamer 4K. What's going on? Vegan VR King Vedger is here. The Truth Teller is in here. Nick is here. Who else is in here? Ice Queen Gaming, always a pleasure. Lincoln Clay is also in here. Enzo, always. AWS Asher, you're in here. If you want to join the server, you can. Lord Dunce is here. I haven't saw you before, but welcome. Let's continue. So, let me turn this shit back to 1080p. So obviously they're copying, and because I did my research earlier, and yes, I did watch the Medium. I watched the release date. Look, this is all the research I did. So this is what I did, and then I was watching The Boys, and then I was also downloading some of these videos to make a montage, which we will use possibly tomorrow. I have a 3-day weekend, so we'll see how all that shit goes. So yeah, obviously it's a copy. You see that? It's basically a copy. We'll watch this one, and then we'll watch this one. Okay? So, let's watch PlayStation's first. Okay, let me watch PlayStation's first, and let me put my headphones in. Okay, PlayStation's first. You know what? Nah. Let's let's let the weaker one go first. Cause it wasn't a bad advertisement. I thought it was just in bad taste because you used the actor from Black Panther to get recognition. You could have used Call Eastwood or a crap game, or you know what I'm saying, like somebody else. But you're using star power. Now, if PlayStation starts using star power, there's a ton of fucking celebrities that love PlayStation that would just have no problem signing up to do it. So you see that they're advertising Halo, a game that has got delayed. They're not showing Forza. They're not showing the Medium. I know a lot of you guys in the chat are saying, what can they show? Oh, they delayed everything and nothing's ready for launch. You're right. You're right. But they're not showing anything. He transformed into hold on. He transformed into Master Chief, and then he's jumping on these buildings that have aliens in them or something. I don't really even understand this one. I don't understand what that is. So I see a car right there on this weird building. It's pretty fucking trippy. And then he sees this girl on another plateau. And then, I mean, that's pretty much it. When you talk about Microsoft and you know they show nothing but cinematics, and when you're waiting for them to show a flurry of gameplay montages within an advertisement, they don't do it. And they don't do it specifically because they can't. So we'll go take a look at the PlayStation advertisement that they obviously copied off of. I want to thank you guys for all the support. It's 68 people here, and I didn't even send out notifications. So thank you guys. So, the reason why I got the sound off is because, you know, YouTube is very stupid sometimes, and they will fucking claim the video because somebody's song is in the advertisement. So I just gotta protect my own ass. So that was just one person. Like, PlayStation showed that, hey, we got a lot of people wanting to go to next gen. I mean, that's what you get. Like, they're on the edge. This is the edge of the generation, and you go into the unknown, which is the PS5. But there's not just one person there. It's just multiple people ready to go on this new voyage. And it's just a better representation. I mean, even if you was to, let me see, at the end of this, right? Let's fast forward to the end. At the end of this, they're gonna have another advertisement that is even better. I thought was better. What's that one? It didn't pop up this time. Fuck. It was one with like a lot of PlayStation gamers running at you and shit. I could have swore I just saw that shit. Fuck it. There it is. It was this one right here. So even this trailer was, you know, it's a little bit not as serious, you know, but still epic in its own way. This was made for the European gamers, so the music in this trailer was a little bit different for my taste, but it was still awesome. It showed multiple gamers excited to play all these different types of games, and that's what I have been seeing so much at PlayStation, that they continue to show off. It's a group effort. Xbox is, you know, it's a good amount of those crazy Xbox fans, but their advertisement didn't reflect that. It reflected one person, which was a celebrity that everybody knows. Well, a good amount of people know. He was in Us. He was in... Was he in Us? No, he was in this other movie. The guy that made Us. He was in that movie before that, and then he was in Black Panther, and he was in a few other movies. He was also in Mr. Bean, because I saw him in that one. So he's been around for a while. So it was weird. You know, you got to get star power every now and then. I'm not saying PlayStation doesn't do it, but it was just weird for Xbox to start off their very first serious tone advertisement with someone you all know, With PlayStation, they started out their advertisement with somebody you never saw ever. If I was to just search like a PlayStation, if I search PS5 ad, right? There it is right here. If I search PS5 ad, so this one's going to come up in this one. You don't know this guy and you don't know her. But they got unknown actors to do an advertisement. Is it cheaper? Yes. But they have multiple actors in this one. So here's the one that PlayStation officially did, and this was a month ago. It's sitting at 2.9 million views. And the one right here that they did 3 weeks ago is sitting at 1 million views. Xbox is probably not going to get that high. So we'll go take a look at this one. This is the one that you would expect to see, but they don't have any real next generation features that would be better than PlayStation that they should advertise. I wish they would, but they don't. What's going on, Akira? My boy Akira's in here. Let's go take a look at this advertisement. This one's very short. I hope to see this one a lot more on TV. You got Spider-Man being shown off. That's a launch title. You have Ratchet & Clank, which is a launch window title, coming out in the early part of next year. Gran Turismo, launch window title, coming out in sometime next year. Horizon Zero Dawn next year. But then you end it with Bloodborne, which is coming out at launch. So, I can't wait until they have Destruction All-Stars a part of, well, yeah, there it is, Destruction All-Stars. I hope they have it a part of their advertisement lineup going forward, because it's a very diverse game. Anybody can play it. Anybody can feel that they're represented in this game. And I think this is a big thing for PlayStation to have one of these type of games. A lot of people always think about PlayStation as serious and grim, and you know, but you have this different type of game that you can market to all people. Obviously teenager and up, but you know, it's gonna be interesting. This one right here, trust me, it's a gold mine. I cannot wait until they advertise it more. From what I'm hearing from a developer, and if I'm correct, we got a screenshot of it. The developer has confirmed to Akira on Twitter that we're gonna see more from this very soon, and that was posted about 3 days ago now. So Sackboy got a story trailer today. Spider-Man went gold today. Microsoft showed their very first cinematic advertisement today. Well, copying off of PlayStation, of course. So I mean, going forward, next week is very important. People need to understand that we're not gonna wait 3 weeks to see the we're not waiting. Okay, so I got a fucking ride tonight, so that's fucking good. So might do like a night live stream tonight, because I should be back in time. So with that being said, that's great, and I got a 3-day fucking weekend to look forward to. That's gonna be awesome. I think that PlayStation does better on these type of advertisements, and they always will. It's just that, I don't know, man. I think that Xbox really does need to show some gameplay running on the hardware. Because I see that they reposted the advertisement that was using PS5, the NBA 2K21, right? That gameplay trailer was running on a PS5. Microsoft reposted it on their YouTube channel. What's funny is, it was not running on Xbox, so why did you post it on your channel? We want to see first party or third party games running on your channel. And from from what we saw, we have not seen that yet. So Crossbar, August Open Series recap, top 10 FUT and the cards. Okay, so they're talking about yeah. I mean, PlayStation's a lot bigger than what people give them credit for. They're really dominating when it comes to the live stream and competitions. They're out there. They're doing what they need to do. I'm sorry, man. They're just not getting enough respect from the Xbox gamers, which again doesn't really matter. But PlayStation's everywhere. You go to any country, you know what a PlayStation is, and you probably met someone in every aspect of your life that has had a PlayStation. That's just how it is. I like that we got Sackboy again. We got everything for a kid. And it's exclusive to the PlayStation system ecosystem, PS4 and PS5. You can't play Sackboy if you don't have one of those systems. And obviously Sackboy looks fucking awesome. You get to see every amount of stitching. You get to see the pieces of yarn sticking out. I'm excited to play. I will not be playing as normal Sackboy. If it is one thing, as soon as I hop into this game, I'm going to be switching to one of the 4 outfits. Either Connor from Detroit Become Human, or Deacon from Days Gone, Jen from Death Stranding, or... Fuck, there's another one. I forgot him. Shit. I'll find out later. Game looks good. What I really like about it is it's not being held back by the create section, so they're able to make a better refined platformer. And I think we all knew Sackboy could be up there with Mario when it came to platforming, but it never successfully did it because the controls sucked. Let's be honest. The jumping was floaty, and they could have changed a lot, but they had to make sure they kept that create element in there. Now with this Sackboy Adventure, they don't have to worry about that, so they can focus on the gameplay and the platforming mechanics. It's a 4-player online game, 4-player couch co-op game as well. It's going to be fun. Really, really excited about this. Again, they have not shown a trailer where he's wearing the other outfits, but there are at least 5 other outfits that are coming with this game day one. And see, again, you can see pre-order now available from November 12th, PS5. At the bottom you see also available on PS4. It's small, but this is the system they're advertising it for the most is the PS5.
Hey Jay,
what's going on?
Spider-Man gone gold.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. Yes. You saw the 3 suits? You saw 3 suits?
The 3? Did they unveil the 3rd one?
And you saw the GIF, right? They posted a GIF, and there's like 3 suits from Miles.
Oh, yeah, I saw that one, yeah.
Man, this is gonna be awesome. I already pre-ordered the Ultimate.
So you got that one, and then you got that one.
Yeah, I got
shit, hold on. They showed that suit, and then they showed that suit. That's pretty fucking dope. I see, they do have 3 suits. Oh, they do have 3 suits. I'm just catching that shit. And I see they had Spider-Cat in that bitch, too. They had a fucking cat with a Spider-Man mask on. Oh, yeah? Oh, shit. I know fucking Sam's gonna love that shit. Hold on, man. Let me show y'all that shit. Y'all gotta check that shit out.
I'm so hyped. Like,
look at that. He got the fucking Spider-Cat shit. What I love is they recreated a meme using the Spider-Man Miles Morales, and I'm really, really excited about that shit, bro. Really, really fucking dope. I love when
So
they
they,
do shit like this.
I mean, so we saw 3 suits. I mean, yeah,
I
it's
think I
1,
think
2,
one of
and
them is a tracksuit, and
the
then
third one, I think with the hoodie.
yeah,
He got a hoodie
one of
on.
the ones with the hoodie, but the other one's probably
Yeah.
also gonna be in there. I expect him to have way more than 3 suits, but there are 3 suits
No, he's got more.
coming through the pre-order. I mean, the
It's
game's gone gold. I mean, and Sackboy got the story trailer, so I guess you can expect. We're just gonna keep it here. Sorry for switching back and forth, but I had to show that shit off.
we got 4,000 backwards compatibility games. You got a lot of games, so
I
I don't want
know,
to hear.
man, and it's only 11 you can't play, and nobody cares about them.
I don't want to see no complaints. I don't want anyone moving that goalpost. They
Oh,
taking L's today.
yeah, they're
They
taking
take
L's, man. And look, their trailer was good. Don't get me wrong. I mean, sorry, the advertisement they did was good, but it lacked substance. You saw the Black Panther actor transform into Master Chief. However, Master Chief won't be available at launch. So the big takeaway from today is not even that advertisement. The takeaway is that Spider-Man Miles Morales has gone gold. And Sackboy has shown off a story trailer, which means that game's going to be gone gold too.
I think Destruction All Stars might be next.
I'm waiting for it, bro. I know you talked to the developer, and
Yeah.
I know he's 3 days ago now. Yesterday was 2. Today is 3.
Yeah.
He said very soon. That's a game that's gonna blow a lot of people's minds when they see that shit, man.
Dude, Sackboy is looking good. I mean, look at that graphics, man.
Yeah, no.
He
I mean, have you saw the
good.
side by side between Little
Yeah,
Big Planet 3 and shit looks amazing, man. That shit
He looks
amazing.
good, man. It's a proper upgrade. Like, damn.
Can't wait.
Okay,
Man.
so it's slowly coming together. We're almost at the middle of October.
So
Jeez. So
if they're not gonna want to interfere with the election, right? We can actually draw up when they would probably stop advertisement of the PS5 or kind of not show as much. So basically 2 weeks. So we have the week, which is next week. Very short week because the 12th is Columbus Day. That's a federal holiday, so I'm off because I work for the federal government. So that week is going to be short, 4-day week. You can still show news on the holiday if they choose to. I don't think anybody's going to have any problem with that. And then you're going to have the week after that. You're going to have the week between the 19th and the 23rd. So you have 2 more weeks. PlayStation has 2 more weeks where they can start dropping bombs. Games going gold. Yeah. New story trailers, photo mode options, anything you want to do. And of course, the granddaddy of them all, the UI.
Demon's Souls also needs to have a gold announcement soon.
A gold announcement, a customizable screenshot or video. There's a lot of information when a game goes gold. It's not just, hey, it's gone gold. We got a story trailer, right? We got additional DLC reveals. We have another gameplay, like what we saw today with the story trailer. So it's going to be really interesting when these games go gold because you got to remember, we have 5 games. You have Godfall, Spider-Man Miles Morales, Sackboy, Destruction All-Stars, and Demon's Souls.
Demon's Souls. Yeah.
So over the course of 2 fucking weeks, you're going to have all these games go gold, and they're going to have to show off new details, new gameplay, and then along with these next 2 weeks of these games going gold and showing off more details, you have the UI breakdown, which is going to be a very lengthy video. It will probably be up there with the teardown. It might be longer because they're going to redo the whole UI. They got to talk about the create button. They got to talk about the create menu. From what I've heard today, there's a create menu for the PS4 games.
They mentioned something briefly in that, in the in the website, something like if you press the create button once, you open a create menu, but they
That
didn't really get
Yes,
specifics
I
what
saw that
exactly
today,
it
and
is.
me personally, I think that's awesome. I think that with us getting the trophies update, which is also big news this week, you're getting the trophy update, and you're hearing about that. Then on Friday they dropped the bomb that Spider-Man's Gone Gold, and the story trailer for Sackboy looks amazing. Um, you're heading into a new week, and oh my God, these bananas are rotten. Look, I'm gonna be right back. These bananas are fucking rotten. I can't eat this shit. Thought I was gonna be able to eat this shit. Look at this shit. This shit's fucking rotten. Probably my fault. Nah. Fuck it. I'm hungry. Um. So. First of all, I really gotta change that one thing I was working on. But any other news? Any crazy Xbox theories that we should be talking about today?
uh, I mean, the only thing that that caught my attention today was this article where Aaron Greenberg said something like, "Why did what? Why would game prices matter if it's on Game Pass?" Something like that.
I
He
heard
said
about
something
that.
like that.
I heard about that, and
Just caught my attention because
I think
like
it's very stupid of him to say that. I think that he probably shouldn't have said that.
I was
Um,
like, is that really like a good thing to say? I mean, how would developers take that? That kind of.
well, the thing is, you're sending a dog whistle to the Xbox fans about, hey, bro, just wait until the game comes out. That's all you have to do. Just wait until our games come out, and you'll be all right. You won't have to worry about anything. Just wait until our games go out to Game Pass. Um, I think that's what a lot of Xbox fans are gonna do, and it's gonna hurt the industry because these games that need to sell for certain developers to stay afloat, they will not sell in a timely fashion in order for them to get the revenue that they need to stay afloat and continue to operate business as usual and produce new game experiences that a lot of their real fans want to experience on the PlayStation. I mean, if you got two parts of the long. No disrespect to Xbox, but the left side, which is PS4, is a bigger side of the long, right? It's operating, it's doing everything it needs to do. Then the right side, where Xbox is, it's kind of like that diagram you saw when you were a kid, right, in high school when people were smoking, and it's shrunken, it's burnt out, it's trying its hardest to operate so you can get some air, but it's not doing as good as the left long, which is the PS4. Eventually it'll be cut off, and you're just gonna die. We don't want gaming to die. Okay, when you may
Yeah.
have a game that's announced multiple platform, that developer believes the other side is going to be able to support that game equally. If they did not believe it, if they ever lose faith in that, they're going to cut off Xbox, and it's just going to be PlayStation operating the body. There have been multiple Japanese games over the last 4
Nintendo.
generations that have just been PlayStation. There have been this generation, like you said, Akira, games have came out on Switch, PS4, and PC and dropped Xbox.
Yeah.
So, hey,
I mean,
that's something you got to
Genshin
worry
Impact.
about. Genshin Impact is one of them. Confirmed for the Switch, came out on PC and cell phone
Yeah,
first. Now it's on PlayStation.
they don't really want to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They said it's
they don't
not
want
going to
to
fucking
put
Xbox,
that on
bro.
Xbox.
Exactly. Who wants to put that shit on Xbox? Let's
It
be
was
honest.
like it was like that there was like how long was this ago? I think it was 3 months ago.
Yeah.
Jeff Grubb was making an example that what if Cyberpunk goes to Game Pass and then the developers, one of the CD Projekt Red developers straight out said no, there's no Game Pass plans. So pick another example.
Exactly. And see, that's the danger. That is so you don't know how dangerous that shit is, bro, to sit up there and tell somebody, "Hey, your game's going to be free." And then they're like, "No, we're not we're not putting our game out there for free." Like who wants to put their game out there for free? Let's be honest. Like, you want to make money. You want to make $60 or $70 per game. If you don't make $60 or $70 per game and you put it on Game Pass, how much money are you making per game with your game being on Game Pass? You don't fucking know. No one knows. Because an Xbox fan will never tell you the math of that because there is no math. Let's say you have over 60 game developers that make multi-platform titles. Their games are on Game Pass, right? And their Game Pass subscription is anywhere between, let's say, $15 and $20. How do you split $15 or $20 between 60 different game developers that have their game on Game Pass? How do you fucking do that? How do they successfully make the money that they would make if the game was just being sold to one individual for a set price? Game Pass is dangerous. And I think we all know Game Pass is dangerous, but nobody wants to ever admit that shit. Game Pass is really fucking dangerous. Akira, has anybody ever told you the
what?
the math behind Game Pass? Have they ever said, "Hey, this is how much you're gonna make"?
No.
No.
I mean, people can only speculate that it's, they're saying that developers are well compensated because there's a contractual amount, which is true. But this is like what I'm trying to think of when you got a contractual amount, right? And you don't sell it properly, you don't sell the game really, you sell it for the discount, for example. How much of those games, discounted games that are being bought on Game Pass, how much of that is really going to the developers? And how much is going to Microsoft? Are they getting it all, or is it split up, or Microsoft gets it all? This is like one of the main questions that I have after the contractual amount that they're getting for Game Pass.
Exactly. I mean, everybody has had these same questions. Like, is the contract worth more than $60 or $70 for an individual game? It's not. There's no way they're... Bro, even if they are, that's a bad thing.
Yeah.
That you have to spend that much money to get a game developer to put their game on your service. That's fucking bad.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah.
That's how I see it.
I think I've always said I think Game Pass is good for indie games. I still believe that, to be honest. Indie games, right? But
exactly.
day and date on games like, bigger games like Halo, let's say Medium, let's say, I don't know what else do they got coming. Avowed, Hellblade 2, if they're putting that day and date on Game Pass, I don't know. I don't think it's a good thing. I think they should just sell the game first before they put it on Game Pass. Maybe after 6 months or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like let the initial sales come first, because there will always be initial sales. But if they're just gonna put it straight out on Game Pass, and people will have the choice to not buy it or buy it, and most of them don't. Some of them do, but most of them don't. That's like it's like this flawed philosophy that they have with Game Pass right now. They're saying you can also buy games in Game Pass. Yeah, but the problem is not everybody does it. Does it now?
Exactly, man. They don't want to ever talk about that though, bro. That's a taboo thing to talk about for them, is that that your game is going to Game Pass and that you're gonna make money off of it. They don't want anybody to think about you're not gonna make any money off of this purchase. Off of this investment to Game Pass. But it's very true. You're definitely gonna lose a lot of money on that. Because, after you get the contract, let's say you only get the contract. Let's say that. Let's say you only get the contract. You don't get anything else, you just get the contract. Then what does that mean for you? You know what I'm saying?
That's the worst case scenario. Yeah, it's like the worst case. I've always wondered why there's no developer. I think there's NDA on something. I don't know that they're not allowed to talk about it.
I think it is.
This is like one of my pet peeves with Microsoft, is that they really love hiding those numbers. They really love hiding those numbers, and
Hey, bro,
I,
I'm gonna tell
I,
you right now. That's the one thing they're gonna continue to do. And it wasn't just that. It's not the Game Pass numbers. You're also talking about uh, you're talking about anything related to numbers. The console sales, we haven't got that information in a very long time. Um, there is so much shit we don't fucking know when it comes to Xbox. I'm telling you right now, bro. It's just so much shit you don't fucking know. Uh,
yeah,
and
I don't
they're
like
good.
that.
They're good at hiding that, man. That's what they like to do. They
I don't
love
really
doing that
like
shit.
because I need those numbers. Uh, I can work tomorrow.
I think
Okay.
that going forward, I mean, with this new generation, I don't see why there should be a problem. Um, you know,
I mean,
getting the numbers finally. You know, like how many consoles you sell in the first month or first 2 months. I think I think you should definitely get that information out to us.
this is what baffles me. I mean, a lot of people have been, let's say, Xbox fans, be saying that Microsoft is very transparent recently and all that, but I think they're only transparent selectively.
Mhm.
I mean, my opinion, I'm not really getting a lot of information. For example, like I said, the numbers. They
Yeah.
said that Xbox sold out in Japan and in Asia, but they're not really giving proper numbers of how many units these are. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, in those 3 gens, or yeah, no, 2 gens, sorry, 2 gens, Xbox is not popular in Asia. It's just really not. So I'm really wondering now that they're saying that that Xbox is getting momentum in Asia. Are they going to reveal some numbers? Because if they're not going to reveal numbers, that's manipulative propaganda saying that they're selling out, even though you know,
They're
even
not.
though it,
Even though they're
yeah,
not. Yeah.
like numbers count in my opinion. For me, numbers count. They can be transparent with backwards compatibility. They can be transparent with whatever xCloud, Game Pass, but uh, those are like given things that you should be transparent about, because it's like the reason why people would even buy the console in the
But
first place.
think about over the last 3 years, they started taking away numbers. They don't even talk about engagement that much unless it's quarterly. They used to talk about how many pigs you catched in Sea of Thieves or how many potato chip bags you picked up. And what is that fucking game called? Fucking State of Decay. They won't even do that anymore. You know, it's
Yeah,
because
yeah,
everything's so fucking low. Why do you think they combined with the PC community? Because they wanted to boost those numbers. So if they needed to talk about it, they could talk about it. Why do you think they combined with cell phones? They want to boost their numbers so they could start talking about it. You can't talk about numbers when they're bad, but if you boost them by saying, "Hey, well, you get to play Game Pass and you get to play Game Pass," and then you have people on your network, then you're like, "Oh yeah, look at we got millions of gamers." You know that's what they're
mm,
going for. They're not going for the truth. They're just trying to make it look like it's good over there, and it's not.
yeah.
It's
I,
a
I
sinking ship.
mean, yeah, and also this is one thing as well. Speaking of transparency, Aaron did this podcast with D-Batch, the
Oh
dealer, and
fuck.
those people. And
Uh,
if you're gonna talk about transparency, and they ask you a question like, "Are we gonna see games running on the Series X soon?" and he cannot really even answer properly. He cannot even answer the question properly. Me, for example, if I were an Xbox fan right now, pre-ordered an Xbox, and I witnessed that, I might actually cancel my pre-order because they cannot give me a proper answer if I'm gonna see games running on the thing. They're just
yeah,
gonna promise me that they're promising me I'm gonna get games, but they're not really telling me if I'm gonna see these games running before I buy the console itself. It's like
exactly. And
it's like a
that's not a good thing. That's not a good feeling at all. You're not
it's a
supposed to.
problem.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're not supposed to feel that way at all.
I mean, that's not even bashing or fanboying. That's just plain, consumer worries. Like, if you're gonna worry about something, you're gonna worry about not seeing your machine perform before you even actually buy it. And for example, they got old games backward compatibility, but let's be honest. every freaking console that has been released, except the first ones, has always had some kind of backward compatibility. I mean,
Exactly.
this is really not a new feature. It's a great thing that they got, let's say, a generation straight throughout. Maybe they already said that not all of them, but majority of that stretched out generation is gonna be playable on Series X. Fine, that's a great thing, but it's a feature that's supposed to be normal. For example, if PlayStation is only going to give us PS4 backward, I can understand that because most people will do play either the new games or the newer PS4. Those people who go back to PS3, PS2, or PS1 are kind of a little bit rare nowadays. For example, me, the only game I play on PS1 right now is Legend of Dragoon. That's the game I keep on coming back to
Mm-hmm.
for PS1. PS2, um, I barely go back anymore, to be honest. Maybe 3 games, for example, 4, I think, and that's very occasional. PS3 is basically almost playable in PS4. A lot of them that I usually play, but
Mm-hmm.
then PS4, I still got a lot of games that I would love to replay. Maybe I don't know, Ghost of Tsushima would be replayable with, for example, a better frame rate, something like that. And it's like it's just how reality is. People does not have a lot of time anymore to
There you go.
keep on replaying games, so they will always move on to the next thing. It's just really the way it is for a majority of people. There will be people who loves going back, but there's going to be a lot more people who doesn't have a lot of time, so they keep on moving to the next thing that they got. So to be able to focus on the new games, even if they're cross generation, is fine, because at least you can move on to the next thing. If you're only going to promote me old games that, for example, maybe the majority have played already, and they can experience it with maybe boost up and all that, and they get reviews from influencers saying how good the machine is, how fast these old games run. That's fine and all, but where's the next big thing? Where's the next thing? Like, I can understand. I gotta say, I don't understand the strategy of only selling a console solely for old games. I gotta be honest with that.
I
Uh,
look, me personally, I can't agree with you any more than I already have, because it's a weird thing, but we're witnessing it. We're witnessing a fan base that
I mean,
would ride or
even
die for the ability to play games that they already can play on the
I
system they
would
currently own. Like,
uh, I
get
would
it.
say that there are exceptions for these games. For example, me, let's say I saw that Yakuza is backwards compatible, and I just love the Yakuza game so much. Judgment as well. So yeah, I would replay those, no problem. I mean, I love them so much, but those are exceptions. Not a lot of them are.
Mm.
And for example, even one exclusive Xbox next gen or cross gen game that is new coming at launch is actually enough to be able
Shaolin,
to support.
I gotta
Or
apologize,
load.
bro, on air. I
Sorry.
apologize for dumping all my fucking images over there. I thought you were the somatic account. I apologize, buddy. I'm dumping my fucking images over this bitch. I don't know why I'm dumping them over here, but I am dumping them.
Dumping.
Hey, bro, I gotta do it. I
Oh,
gotta find a
Adam.
place to dump them.
Hey, Adam.
Dump him on there, bro. Take a poop.
Adam.
Take a poop one.
Uh, Adam.
What?
Adam sucks.
Adam.
Wake
You
up,
see the new
Adam.
ad? See the new ad, Adam?
He didn't see
What?
it.
The Xbox
Xbox.
one?
Yeah,
Mhm.
the dreams.
That's all right.
Power of dreams. Power of dreams.
Hey, don't say the power of dreams. No, call it what it is.
Power your dreams. Power your dreams.
I'm
No,
not,
look,
I'm not gonna lie. I think it was pretty good. It's pretty cool advert. But again,
oh, go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm just gonna say I'm just gonna say it's a pretty cool advert. They used Labyrinth's Labyrinth's track. They used Thingy from Black Panther and obviously Get Out, the actor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a good advert. I'm not gonna lie, but I mean, again, it's funny how I knew they were gonna incorporate Master Chief, and I'm like,
A lot, though. Look how much they incorporated that motherfucker. God damn, bro.
That's because that advert was done probably ages ago, Jay.
And you know how illegal that is? Hold on. Do you know how illegal that is, Adam? Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Okay? Fuck out of here. It's fucking illegal, bro. Look, okay, you made the advertisement before Black Panther actor died. You made the advertisement before you delayed Halo. But still, you like, damn, bro, really? You depended on Halo a lot, and you still delayed it. And wow, bro, wow. That's just sad. That's all on Adam right now, bro.
That was their game, no?
Hey,
that
bro,
was their game. That was their flagship game. Obviously, you were asking me yesterday if PlayStation should hold back on the UI, you know, whatever it was, right? And obviously, it doesn't look like it's happening, obviously, today. So obviously, it's going to be next week. But again, no, they shouldn't have. Like, they didn't have to because it's a bloody advert. And you know that PlayStation are going to be doing adverts. They're probably going to do these smaller adverts for like Spider-Man, Demon Souls, that sort of thing. And then they're probably going to do like a bigger advert where they sort of incorporate like a human factor to telling a story, and then you have all these characters that you know love.
It's Sony. It's Sony, bro. They do movies. Whatever they fucking show is going to be better than that. No offense. That was a really good advertisement. I cannot stress that enough. I'm critiquing the fuck out of it, but it was a very well done advertisement, and it's completely different from what Xbox normally shows. It is in poor taste. The Black Panther actor did die, and again, they had made this advertisement probably before he passed away, and of course, it is so outdated because Halo is not a launch title, and it did get delayed. It doesn't even have an alpha or a beta launching this year to prepare you for the delay of the game that's coming out next year. So with all of that being said, it's a great advertisement. But what does it really tell the gamer? Oh, buy this system for Halo.
I mean, for knowing...
No, they technically have got Halo on that machine.
I know.
It's
the Master Chief Collection, yeah.
And 5.
But the version of Master Chief they showed, let's be honest, it was the Halo Infinite. Oh, God.
Yeah, he's here, bro.
Adam,
this guy, he's fucking came in.
Yo, wait, yo, hold on real quick.
Real quick,
yo, Briggs. Are you on the edge, bro? You gonna jump?
You talking about Crash Bandicoot?
Bro,
I think I'm getting into the
fucking joke, bro. It's fucking bullshit.
It's
the
hard,
Last
right?
Island, Jay, is an absolute fucking bullshit.
I ain't touching that game.
Fucking thing.
I had enough Crash Bandicoot for fucking 1, and I beat that, and I ain't played 2 or 3, bro. I was like, fuck, I'm done.
Bro, I love that game. I'm not gonna. That game is fucking awesome, bro.
I can't even believe I got through 1.
Yeah, we're just gonna fuck you. They were fucking with me, bro. I hated that shit.
By the way, knowing PlayStation, we might get like I don't know, CGI trailers from Miles Morales and Demon Souls.
Oh yeah, obviously they'll probably do stuff like that.
Yeah.
I would love a montage of all their launch titles. That'll be a very classic thing. You only have 5 games anyway coming out on the day that are from either your studios or a partner studio. But I think they could do it.
I mean, that's normally their style. This CGI trailers.
Yep, exactly. So I could see them definitely do that.
Yeah. It'll probably be like what they did with what was it? And I think it was in 2018, right? With Spider-Man, they had that guy, didn't they?
Yeah.
In the sort of like skyscraper sort of thing. You had Spider-Man in there. I think you had God of War. You had some third parties in there as well. So I feel like that's what they're gonna do. But then they'll also do intricate ones, like one for Spider-Man. Like they had the Be Greater. They probably have the Be Yourself situation.
Oh yeah.
Demon Souls. Demon Souls would be pretty cool.
What I find funny, and just I'm not trying to be like racist or anything. I saw Xbox fans try to say how diverse the trailer was because it had an African American actor, and a very true African American. He did come from Africa. He really did. But you're talking about an actor that's doing an advertisement for a video game where the character has not been identified to have any race at all. Like Master Chief, I don't think I've ever saw his face.
Or he's white.
He's white? Okay, he's white. So it's weird for an Xbox fan to say that. And you know, obviously reaching a lot, but ignore Spider-Man, which is, what is it? He's Puerto Rican and African American. Yeah, he's mixed. So I'm just letting you know. That's what I saw this morning. This is from one Xbox fan.
I mean, anyone should know that right now because obviously they Insomniac were celebrating Hispanic.
Yeah, Hispanic. Yeah.
A lot. Like one guy, I saw one black guy get stomped on by the internet. He was like, "Oh, I thought he was black." Everybody corrected him. Like the father is black. His mother isn't. Yeah.
They thought he's pure black.
Yeah. He's not. And that's cool. I mean, my step.
Sorry. I mean, what the fuck's the problem?
I don't know.
He's
hold on. I'll let you know what the problem is. Briggs.
Lock it down.
No, he's playing Crash Bandicoot.
Down, bro.
He ain't locking shit down.
He's locking it down.
He's clocking it, clown.
Yes. What? I stepped out of the room for a brief second. So what you saying? An Xbox fan was talking about diversity in the advert.
Yeah, Xbox fan said it was a diverse advert because the actor was black. Just a random Xbox fan I saw on Twitter. Remember, I unblocked all Xbox fans, so I've been seeing a lot of shit.
Like, when people say like diverse, right? Like to me, I feel like when people talk about diversity, I'm thinking like black, white, Muslim, Chinese, that sort of thing. Not just one or authenticity. Like
exactly, and that's why I felt it was really a stretch to even say something like that. Again, Master Chief isn't black. You don't have a launch game with a mixed race or any other race. You know, like you don't have any launch game. Yeah.
That's the way it's always been, bro.
Yeah. So I mean, PlayStation's really breaking some glass ceilings with a mixed race character on the box. And he has a game coming out with their new console. I mean, that's pretty big fucking news if you really want to go out there. Yeah, it's gone gold. Yup, it's gone gold.
Yeah.
Insomniac Games doing what they do best, man. They make games, and guess they know the best part about Insomniac Games is, right? Which some people don't tend to talk about.
What?
They're one of the rare companies that actually don't crunch.
They don't crunch.
Same thing with
call them crunch packs. Yeah.
Sucker Punch don't do it either. Because again, like Sucker Punch, it took them, pretty much this whole generation. Obviously, they brought out Sunset
Overdrive? Yeah.
After that, no, not Sunset Overdrive. Okay. No, so Second Son. I'm talking about Sucker Punch. They went on to make Ghost of Tsushima this whole generation. Took them that long to do. Because again, they weren't crunching, they weren't stressing people out. That game could have come out fucking 2 years ago if I wanted to, but they didn't want to do that. So, and then with Insomniac, I mean, their team's big enough to, be able to, separate, different bits of workload. So, they're great at what they do, man. Simple as. Yeah, I also see today that Jason Schreier is under fire because of.
Of course.
Wait, what? Oh, well, I'm blocked by him, so I can't fucking see him.
Jason Schreier's been wrecking bullshit like he always does.
I'm confused. What happened? Was it just break it down?
No, it's so basically, Game Informer did a sit down, like a podcast sit down. They were talking about the CD Projekt Red debacle of things, right?
This should be good.
And basically, the thing that I'm a bit too half-minded with this situation is that. You got Jason Schreier, who did an interview, was basically, was emailed or rung up by CD Projekt Red themselves to do an interview for them about crunch and the atmosphere of the game, because there was some shit that was going around last year, right? Yeah. And obviously, what was it, last week, wasn't it? Or a couple weeks ago, or whatever it was? They basically they admitted that they're going to be doing crunch, right? And basically, he brought up he did an article about it, and obviously that's when Paris came in talking about he had an agenda and other people within this as well. And Game Informer came out today and said how basically it wasn't true. And the thing that I'm kind of still leaning towards Jason's side, even though not completely. It's to do with the sense that, again, he's got evidence. He's got fucking articles. He's actually got fucking emails of them asking him to do do the interviews, and they're saying that it was apparently a lie. I don't know about that. Like, it's a bit difficult to say.
Adam, the problem is this sparked again because some CD Projekt Red developers had actually started speaking up about this issue,
I know.
And they did say that it's being they're saying that it's being Jason's kind of blowing it up out of proportion. He has proof. I mean, he has proof. That's true. What he's saying is true, but he's misrepresenting how he's saying it.
Exactly.
But he's not representing on how he properly dresses. How can you dress that properly and then come up with some fuck ass attention?
The thing is, right,
tuxedo man.
What he has already said, right, can still. The thing is about what he just said, right, it could still be true, right? The crunching aspect could still be true, but what you just said there about blowing out proportion, that could also be a thing. Yes, he definitely, to be honest, he definitely has blown out proportion because he didn't need to do an article about it and, kind of pressurize it. And then when they went gold, talk shit about, how, I can't wait to play this game. But at least, you crunched your employees. He didn't need to do that shit. You're basically rubbing salt into the wound. You didn't need to do that. And I think that, again, Jason's a bit of like a tricky character, but it's just says of he has got emails from last year where he's been asked by the heads of the goddamn studio to interview them about Cyberpunk, but also with the confines of the crunch was mentioned. And then this year, well, obviously, a couple of weeks ago or a week ago, I think it was a week ago, they said, "Oh yeah, we're crunching people." But the thing is, it wasn't a sense of we're crunching people and we're not paying them. They're crunching, but they are doing it under their own obligation. Like, we are doing this on our own manner. We want to crunch to get this game out and ready for November, and we're getting paid for it. That's absolutely fine. If they are wanting to do it and they're getting paid for their time, that's absolutely fine. That's fine. Same thing with same thing happened with Naughty Dog.
I mean,
Naughty Dog crunched.
Yeah.
But they
were gonna work. They were gonna work 48 hours a week, with one weekend, basically one Saturday, 48 hours a week, so that they make sure that they don't go against polished labor laws as well. And what I think is what Game Informer was only saying. I mean, the crunch itself is true. I mean, there's no doubt about that, and it's never a good thing. That is true as well. But when you got this developer start speaking up about how it's being blown out of proportion, you will know that it's misrepresented a little bit. It's in too much negative light. And what I also find weird with Jason is that every time somebody speaks about, he just really attacks hard because he wants to be right. He wants to be right so hard.
He blocks a lot of people. He blocks a lot of people. He blocked a lot of people in the industry. I think he's done it. I don't know if he's done it to what's his face?
He's blocked me, and I'm in the industry too. So I just want to let you guys know.
He blocked me. He blocked me too.
Corey,
he blocked me too.
I don't know who's done that.
God
damn
it!
I know he's done it to Colin.
The only thing that I find weird with Jason, ever since his Naughty Dog and his Rockstar and now CD Projekt Red, the only thing that I don't really, that I cannot respect this man is that every time he gets an ounce of criticism, he doesn't want to listen. He wants his law. He wants his word to be the law, and if someone questions him, he blocks them. So he's just asking for a bunch of sheep people who's not asking questions to believe him. And this is something that I cannot agree with, because if you're gonna behave yourself like that, I cannot treat you reliable. I just can't, because you're not open. Yeah, it's like if Jason would be a little bit more willing to open himself up to criticisms and then try to explain why he's doing things this way, respond to proper criticism, maybe I will find him reliable. But if he's gonna act something like a narcissistic prick who wants to be that his word wants to be the law,
Hey,
and
hey,
then
hey,
he
hey,
just
hey,
wants
hey,
people
hey,
not
hey, watch
asking
your
any
mouth. Watch your mouth,
questions.
man. We got kids watching the show.
He can be a prick. He can be a
Oh,
prick.
sorry.
Yeah,
I mean-
man, don't watch your mouth. We don't got no damn kids watching this show.
Yeah, I think what
Dude
the
said
other
we
thing
got
as well
kids
to that
watching
is,
this show.
well, I mean, one of the things that I still don't understand with
Oh,
Jason
shit.
that he's been doing a lot of articles about crunch, right? And the thing is, I feel like he should be the last person to know that if you delay a game, right, in any sense, shape, or form, right,
Yeah.
obviously it's not saying that it's completely going to add crunch onto it. It's up to, again, some developers delay the game and they delay it so they can finish the game and get it out there. Some, on the other hand, tend to delay games and add on to what they already have because they have more time. Like, oh, we delayed this game for 5 months, right? We can go ahead and put more shit in the game. And the problem is, delaying a game doesn't necessarily stop crunch entirely. It can enforce it a bit more. So again, seeing them go, we are going to be, again, they send out the email, they're getting paid, they're getting told what they're going to be doing.
Hold on. Let me address somebody. No cap, please, just stop, bro. Don't take anything I say seriously, bro.
No cap.
You up there looking like a fucking retard, man.
And
Hold on,
Adam,
Sarah. Hold on. Let me address this guy before y'all continue. Sorry. So no cap. Yeah, bro. We're not doing that crumb size shit over here. It's straight gaming. So if you want to do that shit, you're gonna get blocked or removed or whatever the fuck you want to call that shit. Okay?
What's that?
I don't really understand people like you that are so fucking stupid to take my words out of context immediately. As soon as I fucking said that, you're sliding right here into the mess in the chat box and you're fucking taking my words out of context. Okay? We joke around a lot over here. If you don't know what a fuck a joke is, take your ass back to school. I'm letting you know it's a new me. You're gonna get shitted on. I don't care who you is.
You gonna get pooped on?
Just letting you know, man. Don't fucking do it. Don't fucking do it. I never was serious about saying I'm in the industry. I was joking.
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay, you guys can continue. I'll wait for him to reply.
What I only want to say last about this is that what I understood from when they were given the choice either to delay the game or they finish it with this paid overtime, for example. What I understood is kind of like they chose to finish the game before it hits the holidays, because the holidays are there. And if they get to finish the game before the holidays, they can relax on their holidays. They can get their holidays.
You can. I mean, obviously, the thing is, obviously, they've gone gold, right?
They've gone gold,
That's true. But that don't, I mean, for a game like Cyberpunk, I'm not gonna lie, that don't mean shit, because that's an open world game.
They keep on.
So there's more. There's going to be a fuck ton of bugs, prior to fix before it comes out. Let alone when that game after it releases, how many more bugs are going to be mentioned or sort of vocalized by the community that are playing the game. So
I mean, at least they get to relax a little bit more, because they can let the people play first. Maybe the criticisms will come after 2 weeks, most of the time, because it's a big game. Pretty sure, it's a huge game, so I think it's going to be a lot of exploring to do for a lot of people.
Yeah. I think
myself.
I think it's just a sense of I don't completely agree with Jason's methods. I really don't. I read a couple of his pieces from time to time. Very good ones. I mean, the BioWare one that he did was really good about Anthem, because it was just that game was absolutely fucking clusterfuck, and the article itself was just rang true from ear to ear. But obviously, with getting ones like Naughty Dog, Rockstar, those sort of ones, if you're a fan of those games, it's understandable to take that with a pinch of salt and be like, I don't know about that. The way he kind of makes it sound like they're a really, really bad company. They're not. It's just a sense of, again, what he's theoretically trying to do is, even though he's doing the dirty job of making it sound like, he is kind of doing the dirty job where he's making himself look really fucking bad because he's like, you know, again, people call, like, you know, Paris call like out. He's got an agenda. It's like, well, yeah, no shit. But again, at the end of the day, if his articles mean that, like, I know a couple of years down the line, they've got this whole, you know, they you know, the industry's been talking about unionization, right? You know, the gaming union, you know, where, you know, bringing that into focus, and it's like, of course, like, I think, you know, and it's not just gaming, like this goes down every single situation of like work, you know, in the world. But obviously with gaming, it should be a thing.
Adam, hold on 1 second. Briggs.
Yeah, what's up?
Need you to do me a favor.
Lock it down.
Briggs.
Lock that motherfucker down, bro.
What the fuck are you locking down? What are you locking down? God damn it.
God damn. This fucking game is no joke, dude.
It is. It is a joke. He's locking. I think he's locking an Xbox exclusive down. For 4 months.
No, I'll let the get smooth plates.
Dude, I'm gonna say this right now, Briggs, man. Like, listen, bro. The last level before the last, you know, the final part, right? That shit. I died like 80 odd times on that last level, and it was not because it wasn't because I didn't know how to fucking do it. My brain was so fucking worn out, like, in the sense of just focusing. I just
almost got it. I was almost there. No.
It's fucking bullshit, bro. Literally, your brain has to be on fucking point, because it's like you have to utilize all 4 masks in that final part, and it's all like in the span. I literally recorded it. I clipped it yesterday when I actually did it. It was fucking bullshit. Like that. I love it, but it's fucking bullshit.
No, what I don't get, Adam, how is somebody gonna?
It's the game is. Yeah, they made that to be tough, really.
They made that to be tough in the sense where it could have been tough. They could literally dial some of the things back in this Crash game, and it could still be a challenge. But they literally thought, let's fucking dial it up, and then if you complete a level, good on you. But don't worry, you've got the time trials. You've got to do, like I said, if you want to go for the platinum, you've got to get every box plus the hidden gem without fucking dying once.
Damn.
That's bullshit, especially
and that
at
is
this level.
Bonkers, bro. You got to do every level as well, man.
Somebody's gonna do it, but it's not you.
Dude, apparently they have, again, like, people have done it, but like...
Yeah, somebody already, what do you call this? Platinum. No, 100% the game, actually.
Yeah. It's like,
I don't know.
There's 100... Well, the game goes up to 106%, because there's 2 secret endings to the game. If you beat it, you gotta beat it twice. You get the secret ending, which is 100% in it, and then you get the 106%, which is kind of like a nod to Mario in a sense, which is pretty cool.
Oh, I didn't. Cool. Alright, I didn't made it there yet. Still fighting in the game.
I'm already dead 72 times. Like, this is crazy.
It is hard, dude.
I will say this though, the fact that game, I mean, I'm not surprised by it, but the fact that game hasn't sold as well, like, hasn't sold nearly as well, man, I mean, fucking astounds me, bro. It really does.
I think,
Oh, by the way, I just want to let you guys know, I did finish watching The Boys episode 8, and it was awesome.
I haven't watched it yet.
And I will say, Batman comes back, and then he kills everybody, just to let you know.
Good.
Okay.
Good.
Nice.
Rachel!
Yep, because somebody kidnapped Rachel.
Swear to me.
Oh, God. Jesus Christ.
Fucking Christian ass Bell.
Watch your mouth,
cut that out, yeah.
Watch your tiny fucking mouth.
He's one of the best Batmans out here.
No. Fuck that bitch, she died.
You just mad because that flat ass secretary didn't give you a shot.
Hey, he got fucking killed, bro. I don't give a shit.
Oh, shit.
Talking about Rachel like that.
No, she's right, bro. Listen, bro. Listen, we can talk about Martha and we can talk about Rachel the same way, man.
Well, what she sent me in a text message was the reason she didn't go out with you because you didn't have your nipples pierced. That's verbatim her statement, not mine.
Shit, man. Fuck. my nipples.
Okay, well, you have fun with that.
Don't get them caught on the branches when you're walking in the woods.
Oh, so I see that well, I said it the other day, and I'm guessing. I mean, I'm just gonna come out and say I was wrong. I saw that the Medium's coming out December 10th. When I said I don't
So
think it's
that's
gonna
a whole fucking month.
I didn't think it was going to come out this year because, like, again, like, just because. But apparently they're like, fuck it, no, we're going to bring it out. But obviously it's only digital, by the way. It's not physical.
It's not a physical game.
So it makes sense.
Do you think that's going to be like a full-fledged game? You think what type of game do you think? I saw some gameplay. If you want to look at, I'm about to go look at some the medium gameplay real quick.
I thought, is it really a time exclusive or?
No,
Yes.
it's a full exclusive, bro.
No, it's not.
No, we're gonna give them credit. Let's just say let's say it's a full
we're
exclusive so they can get excited and support it. We gotta do it, bro. We gotta do it, Adam.
Uncle Philly sauce, any fucking room.
Okay, Adam.
We all know the motherfucker with the fucking peacock chest is lying through his own fucking jerky ass teeth, man.
Illegal. Everything you're
I
saying.
just came and Adam already saying fuck.
Yeah.
We're gonna look at some medium gameplay because medium is one of the best games I've ever seen.
Australian, I'll be using the C word so many fucking times.
Okay,
Hey y'all, what's up, y'all?
What's going on? Hey, before you start with the stuff that you normally start with, let's look at a little bit of this medium release date reveal. I just want to get your impressions. I put it on full screen mode for everybody that's watching, so you should be able to see the best quality. And the live stream is 1080p, so you can dial that up if YouTube is downed it down for whatever reason. We're going to look at the medium, then we're going to hear from Spartan, and then after that we got 9 minutes till I got to go. So.
Oh, I was just saying good afternoon.
What's going on? No, I wanted you to look at this if you don't mind, because it looks worse than Demon Souls.
There's
It does?
Yes, it looks worse than Demon Souls. Shit, it looks worse than fucking Bloodborne, to be honest. And this is in-game. When you see it, let me know. Adam, I want you to take a look at it too.
I've already seen it. It's like they're what is it like? It's a bit more. It's more of like an advertisement for the music than the fucking game. You know.
But this is in-game.
Yeah, I know it's in-game, but
I don't
like
see
I was
shit.
thinking like
one screen.
if it's a release date, Jay, I'm like, show me some fucking gameplay. Apparently, if this game's coming out, this time, soon.
There's a short gameplay of Medium.
I don't see nothing.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking.
Is it frozen?
There was a short one. I think that was 7 minutes.
Yeah, it was like I think it was at the July event, right?
It doesn't look as good as Xbox fans think it's gonna look.
Oh
Bro,
shit! I
they
see
thought
it.
Scorn
I'm
looked
seeing
fucking.
it.
They thought Scorn looked like the shit.
Fuck.
Like,
The
come on,
screen-
man.
The
This
Last
is
of
nice.
Us Part 2 looks better than this. I'm saying it right now, bro.
Keep playing it. Keep playing it. I want to see.
They try though, but this is I don't know what budget they have for this game.
Jay, I think it's false.
I'll be picking that game up when it comes to PlayStation. So I mean, you know what I mean? Like it's all good.
I mean,
No,
they
man.
try, but I mean, for
I
a
like
next
Scorn
gen
better.
only game,
I like Scorn better.
yeah, Scorn looks like
And that dinosaur game.
yeah, it looks a lot better looking than this. This game is not going to Xbox One, right?
No,
Yo,
Okay.
Scorn is not.
So,
Ultra.
I mean, they
Scorn is
could
not.
have they could have ran this on Xbox One. I don't see no reason why.
no,
This
they
remind me of
the dual
what was it
dimension
called?
thing, isn't it? The dual
Oh,
reality.
they said that's
Yeah,
that
it's
view,
one,
man.
yeah.
What's
Yeah,
that
they probably
game
that
on
bad, right?
PS4? Shadows, I think, some shit like that. It was a little troll. That's what this game looked like. I had it. I forgot what it's called though. But
Oh yeah, by the way, yo, Jay, I saw that. I'm gonna read it in a bit because I think I saw Jay Barry post it up about the backwards compatibility. I'm gonna read it in a bit, but I saw the list of games that are not gonna be backwards compatible.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say this right now, right?
Uh oh.
If at launch,
Uh-oh.
I'm just gonna say right. If at launch, PlayStation have got that like near the 4,000 mark, right, or a little bit under it. Let's just say, right. But they have roughly around 3,900 or 4,000, right? Like games at launch backwards compatible.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say this right now. If Xbox come out and they say how they've only got 500, which is what we've been, which is what we kind of got word of. What was it? When they had the previews deals go out, right?
This game looked like dog shit, by the way.
I'm just gonna say this right now, bro. I think PlayStation have the obligation to fucking go out and say, just fucking rub that shit in their
Oh,
faces.
they're going to, bro.
No.
And I can do it now if they want.
Wait. I just realized something.
What?
Sony clarified today PS4 disc you can peel into PS5.
Oh, yeah.
So
I mean,
they're already rubbing that in because if you have digital collection, if you have physical, the accessories, the controller, the DualShock 4
all of it
works
works.
on the
Yep.
PS5.
Yep.
See that? People was complaining about that. The DualShock 4 works on the PS5. I told y'all.
I look, Adam, I'm looking at the gameplay right now, and I obviously saw better from The Last of Us Part 2, which is a current generation game.
Is it December 10th?
Yeah, this is December 10th.
Oh, yeah, God,
I don't know. You think Xbox fans are going to really play this game? Don't they like shooting and
medium?
Yeah, the medium.
I think
they got to brag about it, but like, what are you bragging about when it just doesn't look that good?
They bragged about Ori as well. We all have to be honest. I mean, I'm sorry, but that game's coming to PlayStation, by the way. Both of them.
I don't believe that.
Ori?
Until I see it.
Ori, yeah. Ori's
I mean, shit, I didn't
Is
think
it proof
Cuphead
of-
was ever coming over, and it did.
I'm sorry, bro. Like, listen, bro. Like, the Ori developers, they know deep down. They put out the sort of collection they did for the Switch on the PlayStation 4 and the 5. If you want to throw that in there as well, they're gonna get fucking sales on that shit. And again, they could put on the box, you know. They could put on the aspects of, like, you know, if it wins Game of the Year, if it wins awards, they can put that on the box. And again, like, that's a good series. I mean, well, two of the games, you know, the games are quite good. So yeah, like, I could definitely see them doing that, 100%. And again, they have got. I don't know if this is related to their next project, or if it's to do with maybe Ori. But I feel like it has to do with Ori more because again, they have PS4. They have PS4s in their studios, as well as PS5 dev kits in their studios. So if they have got PS5 and PS4s working into that, then I feel like I'm obligated to think that they're not working on. It might not be for their next game. It must be for their for Ori, or it could be for both. I don't know. I could be wrong, but
speaking of that, I heard Sony has a partner deal with Real Madrid now, for the PS5 and PS4 the official consoles of them. I heard that, and I also what he just said about Ori. I don't believe that shit is going to come to PS4 until next year in the holidays.
yeah, of course, yeah. I mean,
But
again,
like
I'm
you
not-
said,
I'm
said how you
surprised
feel bad
it
about
went
Ori.
over the Switch so rapidly, bro. Like, less than a
why?
year.
It's Xbox.
Well, I mean, I know the first one went over, but I thought they were going to try to keep it for a little bit.
Nope. It's Xbox,
Bro,
it's Xbox
the
and Nintendo.
medium
Another
does
issue on
not
that.
look better than The Last of Us, and that shit should worry a lot of Xbox fans when you're trying to hype that shit up.
yeah, it's I'm an open world, but like another game I
just-
want to know.
This shit looks
Ashen.
bad, bro.
The game Ashen. Yeah, I want that game on PlayStation.
Yeah.
I need more
I'm just
respect.
gonna. What's it called again? I was gonna ask, by the way, when I was talking about backwards compatibility, because I've been asking this question to a lot of people, and I've been getting roughly the same answer, apart from silly ass Xbox fans, which again won't even dare to answer it. And it was basically the question. My question was I presented to him was it was two really. Well, actually no, it's three. Sorry, my bad. I said, how big is the percentage of basically based on it was based on backwards compatibility with Xbox, right? And obviously we all know they like touting it up, saying how they're going to be able to play 3 generations of games, right? I've asked numerous people on Twitter, you know, around threads, that sort of thing, what the percentage is of you playing a Xbox 360 or Xbox One game, and I individually asked for a percentage for each console. And basically the first one was basically I asked, do you think Xbox fans that are going to buy a Series S or X, would you say 50%, it'll be over 50% of people that will be playing an original Xbox, a game that was on the original Xbox, do you think it'll be over 50%? And they went no. What about the 360? Do you see people playing a 360 game? And with that being said, do you think it's going to be over the 50% threshold? No. What about Xbox One? Yes. So you're telling me that even though they're touting up, you play Xbox One, the original Xbox games, some Xbox 360 games, and Xbox One games, right? they're telling that to be like a big thing, right? Saying how like, you know, it's an incredible thing that, you know, X, Y, and Z. Yet deep down, Xbox fans know they're not going to go back as far as the original Xbox, or the 360, apart from maybe a couple of games like Gears 1, you know, 2 and 3. Like, you're not going to go back and play those. No. So you're going to be playing Xbox One games and Xbox Series X games. Yes. And I'm like, so with PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5 only doing backwards compatible with PS4, why is that a big thing? It isn't. I'm like, okay, cool. So, like, obviously, like, if I was to ask you, Jay, what the percentage of people, how many people would be playing, like, original Xbox games, like, on the original Xbox, what do you think the percentage will be that people will be playing those games? Like, oh, those sort of games. What do you think the percentage will be? Is he there? Hello?
Jay. Sorry, Jay.
No, fuck it. All right, Akira, I'm asking you then. Fuck it. What do you think the percentage will be for an Xbox fan, right? Again, they're all being turned up backwards compatible aspects, right? What do you think the percentage will be of them playing an original Xbox game on their Xbox Series X? You think it'll be below 50%?
I think it's below 50.
All right.
I think we'll be below 50.
All right, I'm gonna ask you the same question, but for the 360. How many people do you think will go back and play original, like, again, 360 games on their Series X?
Be higher. It'll be way higher.
Right? Yeah. And then you've got the Xbox One, which again is this current gen, like PS4. We're gonna be able to play PS4 games on the PS5. They'll be able to play Xbox One games, and obviously the other two on the Xbox Series X, right? And the Series S. What do you think that's? Do you think that's gonna be over 50%?
This one's a hard question. All right, Xbox One.
I mean, again, I'm giving you just the 50%. Like, you know, do you think it'll be over? Me personally, I think it will.
Over 50?
Over 50.
Really?
Yeah.
Why over?
Because you've got Master Chief Collection, you've got Gears. Obviously, you have Gears. You've got the Ultimate Collection. No one's going to play Gears of War 1, that's from the 360, when you've got the Ultimate Edition, which is the PC version, right? Obviously, you got 2 and 3, which again, like, are on the 360 only. And then obviously you got Judgment, but no one gives a fuck about the game. Get the fuck away from me. Then you've got Gears 4 and 5, which is on the Xbox One, right? You've got Sunset Overdrive. You've got Fable games, which are on the 360, so, you know, you can count them. But again, that's like, even though I mentioned a few 360 games so far, that's roughly around what? Still near around 10% of people that will be playing those games?
Yeah.
Obviously, Forza, no one's going to go back and play an old Forza game when you have Forza Motorsport or Forza Horizon, which are better games than the original, you know, the older Forza games. What else did they have? Rise, Son of Rome, Sea of Thieves, State of Decay 1 and 2, or better yet, just go for 2. You're not going to play 1, are you?
Sunset Overdrive.
Yeah, Sunset Overdrive. Yeah, I said that. So
Quantum Break.
Yeah, Quantum Break. So again, like, I see them playing Xbox One games.
Uncompetitive says Xbox will have 1,000 backwards compatibility games. I didn't hear a clarification on a number. Actually, the only people that have given out a number.
No, they've only got 500 right now.
I heard that, but I have not heard them repeatedly say a number. PlayStation is the only person that has had a consistent number. Nobody else.
The thing is, it will slowly increase over time, I guess. But when you look at PlayStation, and again, you got to think about this, right? PlayStation are only doing PS4 titles, right? That's over 4,000 fucking games over one console. You've got the Xbox 360, the Xbox One. Again, 3 consoles, and you're telling me they're not over the 4,000 mark. Really?
That's pretty sad. Yeah, I mean, that was someone said that on Twitter a couple weeks ago. Like, why? Look, Adam, I really gotta go to work though. But yeah, they said that a couple months ago. Why with 3 generations of consoles, why do you not have over 4,000 worth of games? Well, between the Xbox One, sorry, the original Xbox and 360, they never had 1,000 games between those
They
two
didn't
for
really have a
Xbox.
lot of franchises, really.
Exactly. Well, they didn't have a lot of franchises, and a lot of third-party developers were closed. They had closed down, and a lot of people didn't add their games. Basically, PlayStation, bro, we're talking one generation has 4,000 games. That's fucking impressive.
Yeah.
But look,
Again,
guys, I will meet with you tomorrow.
Xbox in any way. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Xbox they didn't really go.
I'll see you guys tomorrow, and I'll see you on Sunday. I'll also be here Monday because we have a holiday, so I'll be here all day Monday gaming. But yeah, look, we're gonna continue the discussion on the way to work, Adam, and I'll be continuing the discussion with people on Twitter, and I promise that I will post something on the community section of my YouTube channel so we can have a continued discussion of the backwards compatibility. Thank you guys for all the support today. Drop a like or a dislike on your way out. And I want to thank all the new people that have subscribed to the channel. Thank you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. 1 o'clock. East Coast.
One of the things they don't